Hi everyone, back in the kitchen today. I'm going to share with you one of my favorite chicken recipes. It's oven roasted chicken, skin and bone and all. And so what I'm going to start with is here my chicken breast. I'm going to loosen up the skin a little bit. And then in here I already put just a little pat of butter, maybe like a half a tablespoon of butter. I have my broiler pan. It's all sprayed with Pam. And then all I'm going to do for this is top it with some cracked black pepper. Of course, I'm going to use my favorite pink salt. Season it. I'm going to use some poultry seasoning. It's really yummy. Then I'm going to use some crushed red peppers, red pepper flakes. And let's see. Then I'm going to take some chopped garlic and olive oil. And I'm just going to rub a little bit of that on the chicken breast. Like so. Coat it pretty good. And then all I'm going to do is turn it over and do the same thing on the other side. A little bit of garlic with my olive oil. A little bit more poultry seasoning. Some cracked pepper. And of course, my salt again, and red pepper flakes. Gotta get a little kick in your chicken. Chicken can be boring, but if you find the right recipe, you can make it taste really delicious. So that's all I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep the skin side down. And I'm gonna take a piece of foil, just gonna lay it over the top. And all I'm gonna do is I have a preheated oven to 400. So this, as you can see, is a pretty thick chicken breast. When you buy the bone-in chicken breast, they're pretty fat. So I made one last time and it was about 40 minutes. And get my timer going. So in about 40 minutes it'll be done. Everybody, I mean, you should eat your chicken pretty good, well done. I don't like it well done like burnt or tough, but I like it, make it juicy. So when I experimented with it, 40 minutes is about the perfect time. So now all I'm gonna take is, I'm gonna take about 1 tablespoon of butter. And I love the Kerrygold butter, it's a creamier butter. It's kind of more healthier butter, it's an Irish butter, it's really yummy. I'm going to put it in my saute pan. I'm going to melt that down because I'm going to make you the sauce. The sauce is the bomb. That's what makes the recipe really good. I've made this for my sister and my brother-in-law a few times, and my brother-in-law loves it so much. He tells me to make a big batch so he can put it on everything. That's how good it is, but it really is tasty. And then all I have is a clove of garlic chopped up. And I have 3 to 4 green onions. So I'm gonna put those in the pan. I'm gonna soften all that stuff up and get it all wilted. Get the flavors all running together. And like I said, I love this dish. In the meantime, I have some chicken stock, and I use the low sodium chicken stock. I have 1/4 cup in here. What I'm gonna do is put about a tablespoon of arrowroot. For those of you that don't know what arrowroot is, it's a thickener. It's kind of similar to foil. I mean foil, did I say foil? Similar to flour. I do know what I'm talking about, really. So I put a tablespoon in there. I'm gonna melt it or dissolve it in the chicken stock and have that set aside for the topping. Probably just gonna put a little bit more. Like a tablespoon and a half. So that's dissolving. My onions are cooking. And my garlic, let me check those out. Those are cooking. Now I'm gonna also add, I have some mushrooms that I put into slices. I have about 8 mushrooms here for the portion of chicken that I'm using. I'm gonna put those in. I'm gonna saute those down, get them all soft and tasty. I love this recipe a lot. It's really yummy. Let's see, what else am I gonna do next? Then I'm gonna put a little bit of more salt in here. And a little bit more pepper. Always gotta have a little seasoning. Cook that down. It's pretty good. And then all I'm gonna do is take, let's see, about a cup. I'm gonna say a cup and a half of chicken stock. Well, actually, I'm gonna use a cup because that's all I have right here. And I'm not walking to the other refrigerator to get it. So these mushrooms and these onions are getting pretty soft right now. It only takes like a couple minutes. So you have your chicken in the oven for about 40 minutes. You know, that's when you could be preparing anything else you want to make as a side dish. This dish goes really good with some brown rice. I think that's what I made last time. I like some grilled asparagus or some broccoli. Delicious. So those mushrooms have cooked down. So now all I'm going to do is add my chicken stock. I'm going to bring this to a boil. It's only going to take a few minutes. And then once that's done, I'm going to slowly add your other little ¼ cup of chicken stock with the arrowroot milk that's dissolved down in it. I'm going to take this mushroom mixture off the burner when it comes to a boil, turn it off completely, and then I'm going to slowly add this arrowroot in it and just stir it for a few minutes. It's going to get thick like a gravy, and then it's done, and you just pour it over the chicken. So obviously I'm not going to sit here and have you watch me cook that chicken breast for 40 minutes and watch the mushrooms cook down. So I already have one prepared for you. And here's my chicken, my finished chicken. So, oh, I didn't tell you that part. So after the 40 minutes, when the chicken is done, then I turn it over and I turn the oven off and put it on broil. I pull the foil off, turn it over skin side up in maybe 3 minutes, and look at coat the top. Maybe brush just a little brush of olive oil over the top, and it gets this nice crispy topping. And then I have my gravy already done right here, as you can see. Doesn't this look good? Let me get my spoon. See, it's kind of thick, like a gravy, and then I'm just gonna pour it over the top, if you could see, like so. Oh gosh. And then you have your finished product. Simple, healthy, easy. I guess I should take a bite for you, and even though you can't, and see how delicious it is. Chicken's cooked perfect. It's all moist and juicy. So we get some onions here, we get some mushrooms, we get some gravy. Mmm. It's really good, guys. It's a simple recipe. It's good. It's healthy. you should give it a try. And that's my recipe for today. It's oven roasted chicken. If you give it a try sometime, drop me a line and let me know how it is. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Until I see you next time in the kitchen for another recipe, have a good one. Bye.